Hi, I'm Maria Rosa and I'm going to talk about properties of solutions. Have you noticed when you're making tea that granulated sugar dissolves faster than sugar cubes, and that both granulated sugar and sugar cubes dissolve faster in hot tea or when you stir? Here's why. Recall that solutions are homogeneous mixtures that may be solid, liquid, or gaseous. The compositions of the solvent and the solute determine whether a substance will dissolve. Stirring temperature and surface area of the dissolving particles determine how fast the substance will dissolve. Stirring and solution formation. Stirring speeds up the process because fresh solvent is continually brought into contact with the surface of the solute. However, the agitation only affects the rate of which a solute dissolves. An insoluble substance remains undissolved regardless of how vigorously or how long the solvent system is agitated. Temperature and solute formation. Temperature also influences the rate at which a solute dissolves. At higher temperatures, the kinetic energy of water molecules is greater than at lower temperatures, so they move faster. The more rapid motion of the solvent molecules leads to an increase in the frequency and the force of collisions between water molecules and the surface. Particle size and solution formation. The rate at which a solute dissolves also depends upon the size of the solute particles. A spoonful of granulated sugar dissolves more quickly than a sugar cube because the smaller particles in granulated sugar expose a much greater surface area to the colliding water molecules. Solubility. If you add 36 grams of sodium chloride to 100 grams of water at 25 Celsius, all of the 36 grams of salt dissolves. But if you add 1 more gram of salt and stir, no matter how or how long, only 0.2 grams of the last portion will dissolve. Why does the remaining 0.8 of salt remain on? According to the kinetic theory, water molecules are in continuous motion. Therefore, they should continue to bombard the excess solid, removing and solvating the ions. As ions are solvated, they dissolve in the water. But what exactly is happening? Particles move from the solid into the solution. Other dissolved particles move from the solution back to solid. Because these two processes occur at the same rate, no net change occurs in the overall system. A saturated solution contains maximum amount of solute for a given quantity of solvent at a constant temperature and pressure. The solubility of a substance is the amount of solute that dissolves in a given quantity of a solvent at a specific temperature and pressure to produce a saturated solution. Solubility is often expressed in grams of solute per 100 grams of solvent. A solution that contains less solute than a saturated solution at a given temperature and pressure is an unsaturated solution. If additional solute is added to an unsaturated, the solute will dissolve until the solution is saturated. Two liquids are miscible if they dissolve in each other in all proportions. In such a solution, the liquid that is presented in the largest amount is usually considered the solvent. An example can be water and ethanol. Liquids that are insoluble in one another are immiscible. An example can be water and vinegar. Factors affecting solubility. The solubility of most solid substances increases as the temperature of the solvent increases. For a few substances, solubility decreases with temperature. Changes in pressure have a little effect on the solubility of solids and liquids, but pressure strongly influences the solubility of gases. A good example are carbonated beverages. These drinks contain large amounts of carbon dioxide dissolved in water. Dissolved carbon dioxide makes the liquid fizz in your mouth. When a carbon dioxide container is opened, the partial pressure of carbon dioxide above the liquid decreases. If the bottle is left open, the drink becomes flat and loses carbon dioxide. How is the partial pressure of carbonated dioxide related to the solubility of carbon dioxide in a carbonated beverage?